Oh, I get it. The one board that we had. I can't find it anymore now. But trust me. Trust me, bro. Yeah, this board. Hey everyone, this is Deckers, and I'm really excited to take a look at the latest Aeon's End outing, Beyond the Breach, the new standalone expansion, but you can combine that with all of the other Aeon's End content, which I have done. I own everything Aeon's End, including now the latest one. I don't know when this will stop, but I'm looking forward to seeing if the new mages and nemeses look cool. So we will take a look at that today. Before we get started, oh, this is a little bit full. Grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. All right, this is the latest standalone expansion. There is no new expedition here. There are new nemeses. There are new mages, and also now you can have an expedition with up to 5 nemeses, which is pretty cool. So yeah, looking forward to checking this out. All right, let's open this. Oh yeah, by the way, ages 14 and up, 1 to 4 players, and 60 minutes of playtime. A small disclaimer, and we will not be able to look at everything here because a few things are just locked behind, are unlockables, right? But you will take a look at a few things at least. So we have the rules here. I suppose that the rules, yeah, they look like every Aeon's End game. Yeah. I like how the Aeon's End games usually have the rules here. I think they are explained quite well. Loads of images. I like that the background is just white, so you can easily read everything. That works quite well. I don't know if there are any new. Are there any new concepts here? I'm not sure. I almost don't think so. It doesn't look like it, to be honest. I don't think so. So yeah. For all of those who know Aeon's End well, you also can get into this easily. Then with the narrative booklet here, that is for the expedition included in the game, but you can then also do your custom expeditions with all cards that you own. But here you see the intro to battle 1, 2, and all of the battles. I will not spoil that here. Not yet. I am planning to play through Aeon's End Beyond the Breach as well, but currently I'm still editing and publishing my playthrough for Aeon's End The Descent. There is still one video missing, and then I'll do the supercut, but after that I will also work on this expedition here. I will most likely record it quite soon, but it will be at least a month or two until I will publish the first video. Alright, we have Aeon's End Friends and Foes. That is nothing new either. That is what was already included in The Descent. These are ways to make your games harder and easier. Also you have banners here, things like that. So that is still included. This one tells you how to start with this box here, right? It just tells you what can you open for the first game. And then here you see when you're done with all 4 battles of the expeditions, or now there are 5, then it tells you how to set up and play your next expedition that is not story focused, but just randomized, so to speak, right? Okay, so we already have the first component here. That is for a boss, I guess. World Splitter. I guess that is some kind of boss. Okay. World Splitter here as well. Okay, I don't know. There are 2 sides and they are different here actually. Oh, this one is good. These are actually good things. Maybe it's a hero. Maybe it's a mage. So we have tokens here. Just the regular Aeon's End standard fare. These always look and feel good. They're really thick cardboard tokens here, right? Of course, double-sided as well. And here you have different things. Different tokens here, the health tokens, your either tokens here, and the charge tokens, knowledge, nemesis tokens, power tokens. There are all kinds of tokens you need in order to track stuff. But there are some new tokens here, which are these Doom tokens. These most likely are for a specific nemesis, I guess. And also you have the Terra in Brass token. This is one of the bosses that one of the first nemesis, I think. So yeah. Not too many punchboard tokens here. Mostly the game is card based, as you can see here, right? So here we have the new dials. This is the new one for Gravehold, where you can track the life of Gravehold, the base that you're trying to protect. If that ever reaches 0, you lose. And this is like the tracker for the new, for the nemeses. This one doesn't look too bad, but I think the one that I currently have in my collection is a little bit nicer, the one that I use. So, but yeah, very cool. Very cool tokens. Very cool dials, I mean. We have a few baggies here. All right, let's put those aside as well. So, and this is like what I was talking about. These are all the envelopes here, that we will unlock after like each of the different battles. So we will not be taking a look at those yet, right? But I will, as I said, I will be playing through the game on my channel. At least that's the plan, and then you will see what's in here. Okay, and then here we have just a few more tokens. Here are new player tokens. They're like really large. I don't know what these are for. And then here we have like, I guess these are like Nemesis specific tokens. The returned. That could be like for an expansion, because I backed the highest pledge available as usual with like all the expansions and promos and whatever, right? Because I do own everything Aeons. And when I mean everything, I mean every single promo, every expansion, every main expansion, all of these things. And that's why I usually always like go all in, except for the playmats, because I don't need like 5 million playmats for Aeon's End. But everything else I own. The returned, I think that's like one of the expansions here that was included in the Game Fund project. I'm not sure if you can get that after the campaign. Maybe you can. And here we have like another board. I don't know what this is like for a specific Nemesis. I guess it's the same guy that is also here, right? So, yeah, I guess this belongs together. Okay. Then we have new breaches here. Breaches are the spot, so to speak. They usually look like this here. Like this yellow one here. Where you can put your spells there in order to attack the nemeses. And these are like special ones for specific mages. They can do like specific things. They do +1 damage. No, what do they do here on this side? +1 damage, and any player focuses a breach on cast. That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. And then here we have like the breaches. Like these are the regular ones here on the other side. Here like the 1s, and these are like the 2s that you can open, and 3s and 4s. But there are also 2 more special breaches here. The open transfer breach, +1 damage, and you may place the spell in an ally's hand on cast. Okay, so you can like trade spells around. There is like a spell that you can also like trade around, and it's like these arrows. I'm not quite sure how they call these green arrows, and this like does it for every spell. And this one here, stake, gains 1 knowledge on cast. Okay, knowledge tokens. Also a mechanism that was introduced in wave, I don't know, was it 7? 6 or 7? All right, so here we have a few dividers for the first nemesis, I guess. So let's see. These are actually for the expansion, I'm pretty sure. So we have a rampaging Vin. This is a very, very cool design. I really like the look of this boss here. It's like an octopus, snake, water monster or something. I like this. Foe Jeweled Wrath. Oh, she looks amazing as well. Man, these designs are really great this time again. Friend Grimoire, the Archive. Also great. These designs... These designs for these nemesis here look absolutely amazing. I love them all. Nice. And then here we have more nemesis. No, actually, no. These are not nemesis. These are friends and foes. There's like the new foe, the mask, but we will probably unlock more of those. Then we have a new friend, Sahala. Wait, but Sahala? Sahala was a mage in a different Aeon's End, I think. And then we have the Timeless. Wait. We already had the Timeless in a different Aeon's End, I think. So they might be recycling a few bosses just in a different manner, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure we had this already. Okay, so and then here we have like the boards, right? So these are for the friends and foes. You see like there are more friends and foes here. Oh, Grimoire the Archive is actually not, it's not a nemesis. It's a foe. Oh yeah. Oh, these are foes. So this is like a nemesis, the rampaging Vin here. But these are frozen friends. Oh, I didn't see that here. Yeah, okay, very cool. So Grimoire the Archive. Then we have the Jeweled Wrath as the foe. We have Sahala. And also we have the mask, the ones that we just saw here. And then also we have Creeping Dark and Die the Youth as friends and foes. Loads of those. Wow. Amazing. And then here we have Rampaging Wind. So what do you do? If a player is adjacent to Wind, an adjacent player suffers 1 damage. Adjacent? Otherwise, Wind moves 1 space towards the closest player. Do we have a board now? When a player deals damage to an enemy on the board? Oh, that's this board here. Oh, I get it. The one board that we had. I can't find it anymore now. But trust me. Trust me, bro. Here, this board. Player start and Nemesis start. And I guess like somehow you move on this board. That's a weird mechanism. But yeah, please give me weird mechanisms because we already have enough normal stuff in Aeon's End as it is. Okay, very, very cool. When a player deals damage to an enemy on the board, yeah, somehow you move on the board. I just don't know how that works. Okay. And then here we have new, these are, oh wait, let's look at the other Nemesis first. The Timeless. Gains 1 Nemesis token. They have a finality. These are probably like specific cards. Okay. And then here we have, okay, these are pretty much all Nemesis, all mages that we already know. We have Inko here. It's just younger, I think. Inko almost, no, it doesn't look younger. It's a little bit older even. Inko was a mage in, oh man, which wave was it? I'm not quite sure which wave it was, but in an expansion. There was an expansion mage, and now the mage actually returns. We have Q again, or Q. I think I played with her in one of my Aeon's End videos already, but with a different version. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th Q version we have now. Tressa. I'm not sure if we had Tressa before. I don't think so. I think that's a new one. Very cool. And cool designs. Very cool designs. And then we have Jan Magda. Yeah, we had Jan Magda already like 2 or 3 times, I think. So that's also like another version of her. Okay. Okay, good. I hope they also have like new mages. Indira we already had as well. Nook we also already had. Stake is new. Wolf is also new. And the Terra and Brass. I think this seems to be like the first like real boss. All the other bosses here were just expansion stuff. This is, I think, the real one included in the base game here. So this is the one that we will probably be playing as in the first video. Very cool. So he seems to be able to regenerate, I guess. Okay, that's bad. Then here, Indira. I really liked Indira in the other Aeon's End versions, and she only has 2 breaches, and the 3rd one is a special one. Okay. Then we have Nook here. Okay, Nook we already had as well, but Stake and Wolf are new. Wolf is very interesting here. Okay, very cool. Very interesting imagery here, right? Definitely an Indian influence here. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. She uses the Doom tokens. They're going to be placed here on her hands, probably. Okay, nice. Then here we have like all kinds of dividers. I always have like one set of dividers like in the large collection I have. But if I like any of these images more, then I will just exchange them. So yeah, spells, crystal. Yeah, okay. Just the regular trinkets. That might be new. Yeah, just the regular stuff that we have here. Okay, very cool. Nice. And then we have these cards here. These are promos for Beyond the Breach. Okay, that's quite a lot of promos, actually. Very cool. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, so here, envelope 2, we have like other dividers. Interesting. We have more dividers here. Okay. Okay, just different artwork, I guess. Okay, that's fine. And then here we have cards. Okay, let's take a look at the first few cards. So it's been like 10 minutes or maybe even 15. And we haven't taken a look at one single card, although this is a card game. All right, so we have a gem here. Comet Scrap. Any ally may place a card in hand on top of your deck. If they do, gain 1 additional. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We're trading cards. This is randomizer here. Bell of Gravehold, that's a relic. Any player destroys any number of cards in hand and gains an either token for each card destroyed this way. This is not bad. Ooh, this is a nice one. And also it has a recall ability. That's a nice one. Quite pricey, but it's actually fine for the effect. This is a pretty good effect. Obsolescence. While prepped once per turn during your main phase, you may gain a trinket. I think trinkets are new. I think. Okay, we have a treasure. Oh, and then we have the treasures here. Treasure level 1, level 2, level 3. And also there must be now level 4 treasures, because we now can have 5 expeditions. Treasure relic, Giant's focusing orb, also a mage that we already know. Reality key. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, also like the artwork again, I enjoy. Very cool. Okay, nice. So, and now we have all the card packs. We will not be able to take a look at all of those because, let me just show you, not this one here, but this one here, for example. You see this says like stop, end, front, right? So these are all decks where we have like a stop sign, stop 1C, stop 1B probably, exactly, stop 1B, right? These are all decks that we can open after specific parts of the expedition. So we will not take a look at all the cards, but let's just like quickly go through the ones that we may take a look at, so you kind of get an idea of what awaits you in this expansion here. All right, so yeah, all kinds of like, we have like different treasures here as usual. This actually, this image looks very similar to some other card that I have. Yeah, but I think it's not a treasure. I think it's actually a spell or something. Radiance. Okay, this is like spells, incantations. I guess these are for Wolf? Is this Wolf? Seems like it. I'm not sure. Okay. And then we have like Cursed Shards. We already had those in a different expansion. Grace Conduit, Grubite. Minions. Ah, yeah, that's for the Rampaging Vin. For like one of the nemeses, and here we have the randomizer cards. And these you use in order to like construct your own expedition. An expedition is always a series of 4 battles after one another, and after each battle you gain like a treasure. So one card that actually makes you a little bit stronger, and also the nemesis gets stronger. And now with this version here, you can actually have 5 battles in an expedition. I still haven't seen like treasure level 5 yet. So we have a new gem here. Oh, that one looks pretty ugly actually. Gain 2, and ally makes the Scarlet Coil Trillium in hand. If they do, they gain 2 Ethem tokens and 1 charge. Okay, yeah. That works. So loads of gems, relics. Yeah, okay. Loads of new cards. Actually, I took a very long time to construct my collection of Aeon's End, so to speak, right? I still need to show that off on the channel. I haven't done so yet. And yeah, these cards, this expansion doesn't fit anymore, so I need to like rearrange my collection. But I will show you the collection that I currently have quite soon. Okay. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, loads of new cards. We don't have to go through all of those. We will get to know them when I play through the game here. Here are the randomizers again. Very, very cool. I'm very much looking forward to the nemeses, because having mages is cool, but the most interesting thing are the nemeses, right? They always are the most interesting aspect of Aeon's End, because they all have different mechanisms. You always need different strategies to defeat them. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out. This is a very cool look. I like her a lot. And I know all the mages. I should know all the mages at least visually. Okay, very cool. Loads of new cards. And even more here to unlock. Alright, that is pretty much like the extent of what we can do at this unboxing, because I don't want to do too much. But one thing that is new is standees. We never had standees before. But I think that is exactly this thing here. We have this map here, right? And I guess like we put, where were these? We had like these standees here. Give me just a moment. We had like these right here. I guess these are standees, right? So for the players here, and also for like nemeses, or I don't know what these are. I guess this is the nemesis that uses the map, right? And these are maybe minions or something like that. It's possible, right? And then you will have like some kind of map mechanism here that's like totally new to Aeon's End. But yeah, very interesting. So yeah, looking forward to checking all of that out. I will bring you a playthrough for this quite soonish. I still need to publish my old, like the 4th and last battle of the last expedition for the Descent, and then I will also bring you this one here. So I think, like, yeah, within the next 1 or 2 months, I should be able to publish those on the channel. I hope you are looking forward to watching those. So thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you also so much for sticking to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. The big thanks go to Thagan for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that, I truly appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, I will see you in the very next video or my Discord server. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.